In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a yin-yang symbol in AutoCAD. You don't necessarily have to cut this out, but it's got a lot of good stuff that you can use in AutoCAD for whatever features you want to apply to your part. So this would be an end product, and then you can cut it out various ways, and we'll get to those cuts after we finish the part. So what I'm going to do is start a new file in AutoCAD, and you just want to start from scratch. Choose feet and inches, so English measurements, and I'll just maximize that out. When you start to draw your part, you should have seen all of our inventory available to you. We have different size parts, but most people choose the 2x2 part. And what you're going to want to do is frame in your drawing from the start. I'm going to choose the line tool, and I'm going to type in the origin 0, 0. And I'm just going to hit enter, and it's going to start a line for me from the origin. I can quickly type in 2, enter, and then hit 2 and enter, and it'll snap to 2 inches all the way around, creating a perfect box for me. Then I'll zoom in on the part, and that'll be one of the times we'll use the command window, which is down here at the bottom, to snap to precise spots. So that's a 2x2 inch piece that we can draw in. No matter how big or small I zoom it in, it still keeps the coordinates in line. A lot of people like to put a border on their parts, and I'll show you quickly how to do that, and then I'm going to take it off. You have a little active assistant up here in this window, pops up, shows you what you can do, gives you some tips. You just close it when you don't want it. And I'm going to go towards this corner, and I'm going to click and draw a rectangle. Now notice there's a little yellow dot popping up. That's called a snap. It's called an object snap, or short, an O snap. And you can turn that off down here at the bottom menu where it says, guess what? O snap. So I'm going to turn that off right now. I don't want it snapping to these objects. I can move freely. And I'm just going to use the rectangle tool to draw a border. And what that allows you to do is cut the inverse of a design pretty easily. And the inverse is, let's say I want to draw like a Nike symbol, and I want the Nike to actually be the part that's left there, and I want everything else to be cut. That would be like cutting the inverse. You design the Nike symbol and you cut everything else around it. We do see a lot of those. Okay, so I'll actually leave it on right now so you can see how it comes into play later. I'm going to turn my object snap back on, and I need to find the center of this block. The quickest way that I recommend doing it is taking a line and going from corner to corner. And I'm going to right click and hit enter, and that's the line I want. I can right click on my object snap down at the bottom, go to settings, and I can turn on the midpoint of the line. By default it's turned off, so I'm going to turn it on. Now if I select another tool like the circle tool, I can automatically snap to that midpoint. It's going to be the center of that block, and I'm just going to draw a circle to fit inside of our area, our border, if you will. I no longer need that line, so I can just simply click on it, hit delete on the keyboard, and it'll take it out. Then we're going to use some of the tools and a little bit of tricks to create the yin-yang symbol.